Afroblitz, still gaming. We are coming at you with our bi-weekly podcast. My apologies. Yeah, changing dates a little bit, so it's coming out a little bit later than it usually does. Gentlemen, can you introduce yourselves, please, and thank you.
Straight to the foot, man. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's talk about all these topics while I drop my gaming knowledge on you.
Yeah, man, I'm
Done.
DoctaCartoonz, man. Always on that cartoon hustle. AKA Very Savage. You heard me.
I'm Dwayne Jake, aka Dwayne's World 34, and let's get this started.
We definitely will. The reason we're laughing so much is because we talked about who going to introduce themselves. Someone wasn't listening. So obviously wasn't listening. In which order?
This motherfucker said, "Yo, me and you, both of us have the same first name." Like, what the fuck you talking about?
No, I believe he said last name. He's like, both of us have the same last name. I'm like, what?
Nah, man.
It's wild.
I said his name starts with the B, the letter B.
Barry, his last name. What does that have to do with the first name, though?
That's my last name.
Jesus.
Anyway,
I thought we're going by last names.
Then you would okay. All right. So anyway. Anyway, let's just press on.
Oh man,
let's just press on.
Okay.
First topic, which we seem to be doing a lot of because just a lot of drama coming with it. CD Projekt Red, they just love to be on our podcast and to be in the news. So their most recent,
still alive?
Of course they are, or they may be dead after this. But the most recent patch, which was supposed to fix a whole ton of issues, actually hasn't. There's no fixes for the base PS4 and Xbox version, and the Xbox Series X is missing some fixes. There were some updates on the PS4 Pro, but it's still not there. It's still not where it used to be. The key of dramatic improvements on the title on the PlayStation 4 Pro, which was not on the series, not done to the Series X. Thoughts?
Oh man, like I said, man, I feel embarrassed for them, man. Like, this is not good.
Well, the thing is that Cyberpunk was supposed to be their baby, right? At the end of the day, it was still supposed to be their baby. They have nothing else coming out for nowhere in sight. Their next project hasn't even been released. So all these patches were supposed to fix, and they were supposed to get their multiplayer up and going. So they had like a whole GTA style multiplayer up and planned and everything. And yeah, but you know what? I'm actually happy they're committed to fixing the single player over starting a whole new project. Because imagine if their vanilla game itself is not fixed and they're moving on to a multiplayer. That doesn't bode well. It doesn't show that the company is actually committed to the game. So what I think is they're canning the multiplayer aspect of things, and they also have 3 DLCs, which are going to be paid DLCs. Nothing's free.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
There's no announcements yet, but it's pretty obvious that it's going to be paid DLCs.
That gamers are not going to like that to hear that.
No. Especially after what? Go ahead, Benji.
I was going to say, it sounds like from what I'm hearing, it sounds like they updated, couldn't even fix anything.
No, they did. They did fix a lot, but the game was broken. Now it's playable. First, it was broken. Now it's playable. I'm playing it on the Xbox Series X. Sorry, on the base Xbox One. There's gameplay actually, and it's unplayable. Like, you can't see textures. You can't. The guns don't load. Textures don't load. The frame rates per second drops to about 15. Everybody's reading frame rates at 15%, 15 frames per second.
I was just about to highlight that. There are some improvements in the article saying here performance. The market run now operates in the mid 20s rather than in the teens, like you just mentioned. And the Pro with the new update spends much of its time hitting 30 frames per second, which is just very disappointing for a frame rate. That's nothing to be impressed by. I'm like, okay, 30 frames a second. What is that? Who wants
That's
to look
bad,
at that?
yeah.
That's terrible. You're
So-
missing so much frames
so-
in that. All those beautiful graphics. You can't
So-
see that. You're missing it.
So what is this patch really fixed? Really?
Well-
it did improve some of the where was it? The streaming, getting the information of the game from the hard disk and streaming it, and to create the world. It did smooth some of that stuff out. And as Dwayne said before, it was 15 frames per second. Some people were getting right, and now it's between 20 and 30.
Also fixed the police spawns. So now they spawn. First they used to spawn 20 meters away. Now they spawn 40 meters away. I'm dead serious. I am dead serious.
But it
So-
just sounds like it went from enjoyable to tolerable.
No, it was
Basically-
always an enjoyable game. The only problem is it's broken. It's a brokenly enjoyable game. You can have fun with it.
Enjoying the story is
Yes.
possibly engaging for you. The gameplay itself is not enjoyable, or else you'd be playing it more. You had a whole ton of issues. That's why you're like, I can't do this. I can't. Because
Well, right
that-
now
that
I am
aspect-
playing it.
Yeah, but
I'm still playing it on.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
on the Series X, right?
Yeah. On the Series X, it looks nice. Okay. Frame rates, no issues. It's probably hitting about 26 to 30. Okay, from what I can see, it does lag because obviously it's a big game world, right? I'm not making excuses for CDPR, but it's still enjoyable. It doesn't look as good as it does on the PC, but I am still enjoying it. I am enjoying it. However, I've hit some glitches and bugs when it comes to quest lines. Okay, like I'm literally doing a quest right now, and it has literally broken my game. So I'm driving around, and I can see the
Sounds like
quest
fun.
marker just driving around with me.
That does not sound fun at all.
No, none
That
of what you're
sounds like a
saying is sounding
headache.
fun at all. You sound like an apologist for the game.
No, I don't sound like an apologist. I sound like they need to fix their shit.
No,
That is
absolutely.
that's exactly what I sound like.
none of
Because
us
this
are
is a good
disputing
game
it.
and it has potential, right?
None of us are disputing that they need to fix it.
Just sounds
Go ahead.
Gone are the days where you're waiting for textures to load. Y'all remember San Andreas, GTA San Andreas, when you go to way too fast, the game can't keep up. But that was PS2. That's not permitted now. Like Cyberpunk was supposed to be this huge immersive world, and none of the hardware is able to keep up with making the world immersive. Like you said, Dwayne, it's just not happening. Textures missing, people missing, character AI doing weird things, police spawning 20 feet from you or 40 feet, doesn't matter. That's still some mess. That's crazy. That's like you playing GTA and all the cops spawn around you and just shoot you in the head.
The load times are pretty good though. The load times are really, they've improved on all that. So that was with the other patch though. That was with 1.1, I believe. Or just patch 1. Yeah.
That's good.
But from what I can see right now, they have a long way to go. Definitely have a long way to go.
A long
Right.
You know,
It does.
I know.
Long way. Okay, let's give credit where credit is due, because they pulled off a big game. This is a long game. This is not something small. It's not a 20-hour campaign. It's not a small sandbox world. Okay, there was bound to be bugs and glitches. There were bugs and glitches in Witcher. Fix that. Yeah, fix that. Witcher ended up being one of the best games of 2015, 2016, right? 2016. Even won Game of the Year, I believe. It did, right?
I believe so.
The Witcher.
The
listen,
Witcher 3.
Listen, even though I'm not a big fan of The Witcher, but I heard The Witcher was actually playable. That's the difference.
Yes. Well, but when it first released, when it first came out, it was glitchy. It was playable, yes, but it was glitchy. This is a little more broken, but there's still that CD Projekt magic. Okay.
Oh my
It's not
God.
Anthem. It's not Anthem. I'm not making excuses. I am not making excuses. I was the first one that admitted that this was broken.
When Skyrim first came out, some people found it unplayable though. I remember hearing all about it.
Yeah, it was.
The only
fixed it.
thing was nobody sued them back then. the same situation these people are having. The game first came out, it wasn't playable. Some people couldn't even get through it. Unfortunately, they got sued, and the game is still not that good up till now. Imagine if you bought the game for $100 and you're still sitting there waiting for it to be good. You know how pissed off I will be? Like, come on, man, stop this.
No, I am
Jesus.
mad. I'm mad. Yes, I am mad.
And plus,
But
there's no online even there. They said there's going to be online. The online should have been tacked on by now. But instead,
Yeah, well-
they're
Nobody cares
wasting all
about
their
online.
time trying to fix them.
I don't care about online.
They canceled the multiplayer.
Oh, there you go.
I never
Yeah.
knew there was a multiplayer.
It was gonna be a standalone Night City multiplayer game. Is canceled.
Yeah, like GTA. Same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, they were trying to go for that, but they canceled that.
Well,
They
good.
canceled that. Next game we're talking about is actually a new release. Outriders.
Ooh, that,
For anyone
I'm
that doesn't
hearing
know,
pure bullshit on that too.
it's like think of it as like it's an online looter shooter. So think of it's in your vein of like Destiny. Right,
I
cartoons?
see.
Yeah, I'm looking right at you. That's face.
No
So
thanks.
surprise when
You know what the gameplay kind of reminds me of? Sorry, Afro. Gears of War. A little very Gears of War.
Okay.
I disagree slightly. It depends on the class. If you're the Titan guy, then yes, because you all big and heavy and you running in there. But some of the other classes are much faster than those guys in Gears.
Okay.
Yeah, but
all those guys were fat in Gears, man.
yeah, I know they're all fat. I know. Yeah, at launch, surprise, it's an online game. Guess what it has? Can anyone guess? Server issues.
Oh, of course.
You can't log in. You get
Mhm.
dropped instantly. Like all the typical stuff.
Wow.
They're acting surprised, which I find hilarious.
I'm sure it just came out and a lot of people just hopped on it around the same time. So,
Yeah,
new
but that's my thing.
game, everybody's on it.
Why do these studios act surprised when this occurs?
I
It
have
should
no
not be
idea.
surprised. You know?
Especially it's COVID. A lot of people are home playing games, so you gotta expect way more people hopping on it for the
But
first
the
time.
thing is, though, shouldn't they know how to troubleshoot these kind of situations in the first place?
I mean, they
That's what I'm
should.
wondering. That's what I'm wondering. Like, you know what I mean? Is it like a software problem? I don't. What are they using?
Like, yeah, I'm very confused as well because
Dialogue,
Yeah.
man. The dialogue internet. That's what you're using over there, man.
The
That dial-up?
there.
Yeah.
that dial-up.
Let's not talk about the dial-up. Man.
But it's not only that. Been hearing some rumors that that the game's just not good. 13 hours in, still not good.
You mean not fun?
You need to pay.
Not-
You
Not
need to
fun.
pay to have fun, man. You need to pay to have fun. It's one
Oh,
of
if it's
those
those
games.
play to win type of shit, cut me out of that.
I don't believe that's
No,
part
it's
of the
not.
issue. It's the well, what did the article say? The gunplay, like the loot is uninteresting and uninspired. That was one of the things.
Oh,
repetitive.
Repetitive.
Very
The
repetitive. Yeah.
the stages not great, right? But this no, it's not this one I need to share. In one article from PC Gamer, the guy's complaining about the AI, about how when he goes for cover, the AI throws grenades to get him out of cover. And to me, that sounds like
Why
this
would
fool's
you
just
say
whining.
about that?
Sounds like he's
I
just
know.
because
No,
he
no,
sounds
no.
like
He's
whining.
whining,
He's like,
bro. Yeah, he's trying to camp.
he's whining a little bit, right? He's like, I need to
He's trying
recover
to
my
camp,
health.
yo.
Let me sit back here and camp. Nah, bro.
He's trying to
If you-
camp, bro.
anyone who's played Killzone know those AI do not give you a break.
break.
you know,
They just be on your
you know,
ass.
That sounds to me that Outrider has some smart AI.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna judge this for myself. I'm gonna download it and maybe I'll broadcast it if it's good. How's that sound? And then we can actually reach a consensus on how good it is.
And God
This
forbid
man
I
calls him a
actually use
fool,
cover
man.
myself. Every time I take a breather behind a wall, 2 or 3 grenades land perfectly next to me within 3 seconds. They're not trying to let you hide, bro.
You gotta move around.
Stick and move, bro.
Move.
Stick
So
and move.
so people who usually write these articles are not gamers.
It's an
they're
opinion
like
piece. Like
Yeah,
like what he's
exactly.
about to say. It's an opinion piece, but I just found it funny. I found it funny that he's whining about smart AI. It's like
You know what?
sometimes like these the game creators just can't win. The AI just stands around taking your shots. People are like, oh, the AI is too dumb. Oh, the AI is messing you up because there's a whole squad of them and one of you. Oh no, the AI is too hard. This is not fair. Man, shut up.
Those memes when they say you get to the final boss and you heal yourself like 20 times and the boss heals one time and you start crying.
No, that's different. The boss is not allowed to heal. After it took me 20 minutes to get his health down that low, he's not allowed to heal.
What's going on is all the people that are spamming, because right now what I can see on Metacritic, and I looked at this game review, okay? On Metacritic, the user score is abysmal. For PS5, for Xbox One, it's not bad. It's like very average. I'm looking at it right now. It's 6.2 for PS5 and PS4. It's 7.0 for Xbox, and it's 5.8 for PC. Ouch.
Yeah,
So obviously PC has a lot of bugs, right? You have to understand the fact that PC has bugs and glitches. That's why it's
Those ratings are probably accurate right now, but one thing I'll say is because this is like a looter shooter like Destiny was, right? If any of you remember how Destiny was like when it first came out, it was terrible. The stages were uninspired. The end game was just dull.
Yep.
The guns were all samey, just like Outriders. All these things are what is plaguing Outriders, and apparently sort of the lack of variety in some of the enemy types, right? Which, as I said, that's how it is right now. Hopefully when they start dropping DLC later, because it will improve things, and hopefully it won't be too expensive. But it probably will.
Will they fix it? The thing is, will they fix it?
They will.
That
with
game
paid
sound
DLC.
That gets listen. It sounds like it ain't gonna leave long, man.
Outriders has potential. I see like the powers and stuff look pretty cool, and if they could just build on that, just improve where things need to be improved, it doesn't need to be overly complicated, and it could be a half decent looter shooter game.
I'll be honest though, I think Outriders does have a lot of potential because it looks nice. It looks nice. It looks wise, it looks beautiful. However, I just don't like the live service. This is why I don't choose to say much on live service. I hate live service. Honestly, ever since I was burned by Fallout 76, I hate live service. Live service
they can be pretty good. They can.
It depends.
Yeah, it definitely got better. And I've played 3 live service. I played Warframe, which is free.
Okay.
Played Warframe. That's pretty fun. Your moves and stuff is pretty fun. All the stages kind of look the same to me though, so that was disappointing. Played Destiny 1 and 2. I gave up on 2.
You should have gave up on 1 in the first.
I know, because like on the first one, on the first one, I definitely gave Bungie too much money. Yeah, hopefully Outriders can be something, because as I said, there's potential there, just like Dwayne's World said. The Bones on Steam.
Yeah, that sounds plausible. It's free on Xbox. Right. It's free on Game Pass.
It's not free. You're paying for that monthly. You know that.
Hold on. Well, it's $14.99, right? I'm paying for Game Pass, but
no, I know. I'm just messing with you. I know. I know. Exciting news. Got a little bit of that Elder Scrolls 6. Oh yeah, that Elder Scrolls 6 little tease, the teasing us. Trailer to show the graphics. I'm gonna share this bad boy. For those who have not seen it, you're doing yourself a disservice because it looks incredible.
Yes.
It looks incredible.
It reminds me of The Witcher 3 for some reason. When I saw it.
Like the environment looks beautiful, like that. I guess
like the whole fucking scene, like it looks so eerie.
You know what? It looks like Xbox is disavowed. So there's a new game called Disavowed that's coming out from Xbox. It looks exactly like that.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay,
it's kind of laggy though, eh? Don't you think? Even on PC, because it's on PC, right? So I bet he's using a 3080 NVIDIA.
Yeah, but look at that. Oh no, he has to be maxed out because that's 8K. But that
exactly. He's maxed out, but he's using a 3080 to render it like this. I mean, look at that foliage and all that stuff, and look at the detailing.
Yo, I don't care what anyone says. When you saw the scarecrows, you thought that shit was gonna pop off, yo.
Lichens. They're called lichens. Lichens, right? You talking about lichens?
Look at that, man.
Look at that. Look at
And
those.
then let me guess, a dragon is gonna fly in at the end, huh?
No dragon's gonna fly in.
No
Oh.
dragons confirmed in this game.
I
Yeah.
see.
Actually, we don't even know much about this game.
Yeah, no, this is just they just showing us the graphics they're trying to drop on us. And my question is, can the new systems even handle this bad boy at 8K?
That's what I'm wondering.
Probably not. Maybe
not the consoles though, just the
Yeah,
PCs.
it would just have to be PC, and you'd have to have top tier PC.
Exactly.
I don't know about you, but I ain't got money for a top tier PC.
Me neither. I mean, I just got a new one, but mine's 2080.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I'm
This
planning
is,
to
a,
upgrade.
this
my-
is the 8K. Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
no.
is 8K.
Well, the video I could not put it to 8K because my computer would explode. Okay, my computer can't render that, so I put it. My computer can only show visual 1440.
Jesus.
Right, that's the setting I put this thing on for the video.
Look at this.
Right, it just looks incredible. There is 7 minutes of it. We don't necessarily have to watch the full 7 minutes. Although I know
What the
to
hell
the
you're
foot,
talking about? I ain't seen nothing but grass.
the
The
details.
details.
Look at the details in it, man. To the foot, stop your foolishness. You are impressed by the details because I know when friggin' Horizon Zero Dawn came on, you're like, I could see the ants on the trees. Oh man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's enough of that. They gonna watch that for 7 minutes.
Yes, enough.
But
Enough
yeah,
with
that's
this
but
walking
as I said
simulator video.
earlier, and yeah, probably won't run on the next gen consoles. We're probably on the next gen consoles. We might be able to get that at 4K, maybe. And that's a deep maybe, right? Because Elder Scrolls are usually massive size worlds, so I don't know if they could do 4K
You don't
with
you
the
don't
size
think
world.
it's gonna be at 4K?
on the next gen
Even on,
consoles.
yeah.
With the size of the world, maybe not. Or
No
it could.
way.
Well, you know what? It could be 4K, but just at like 30 frames a second, they probably won't be able to get 60
Yeah.
on
don't think so.
consoles.
on consoles.
On
I don't think
consoles
so.
with that big
consoles,
world and with that big world and probably all the shit you're probably gonna be able to do.
Imagine the gigs. How much gigs
Yeah.
would that be?
By default, the next gen consoles render in 4K by default.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So
of
this
course.
is by default, unless you downgrade it, because I've downgraded my my Series X just so it can kind of.
Get the frames right.
So I have to buy a new TV, obviously, but by default, both the next gen consoles, PS5 and the Series X, are rendering in 4K, and I think rendering like this is going to be in 4K for sure, but 8K right now it's only going to be running on
PC.
some really souped up PC. Like imagine if you have a 3080.
I wasn't saying that. I was just gonna talk about the Xbox. You have to downgrade it just to play on your TV. The same time when we're playing freaking Apex, Xbox guy came on and that motherfucker looked glitchy.
In terms of how it'll run, we'll just have to see in 4 years when it comes out. Don't quote me on that. I don't
It's
know
not gonna
when
be
it,
4 years.
I look forward to
listen,
it.
I'm hoping.
I
Yeah.
look forward to it.
Yep.
I'm very excited for it. You know what I mean? I feel like where is it taking place in Hammerfell? I'm assuming.
More on the topic of Elder Scrolls 6 exclusive rumors. It's a possibility it might be exclusive. We'll see. Exclusive to the Xbox Series X because, as you know, Microsoft bought Bethesda. Some new characters, new races, apparently.
Really?
And a new crafting system for magic,
Well,
which would be ruin system for magic, I believe they said.
nah, just give me a sword. I'm not into that magic shit. I don't know. I can't do a mage, man. I don't know. But it is what it is. Teaches on.
Yeah, no, the magic in the games tend to be pretty fun, especially when you get to them higher levels and you can just wipe out whole scores of enemies.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, I don't think E6 is going to be an exclusive because it doesn't make sense, right? It's a whole series. And the whole reason why I think it's not going to be exclusive is because there's a whole series that has been on both systems before. What I think is Starfield, in my opinion, okay, and this will be the smart thing for Microsoft / Bethesda to do, make Starfield an exclusive and make Elder Scrolls 6 for both consoles.
Possible, but you don't know what these guys are thinking, right? They might be thinking something else, right?
It makes sense, though, man. Trust me, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. You know,
Yeah, it makes
sense.
it makes sense, but some people are not. They in the perfect world, yes, but some people are like, no, fuck this. We're keeping this for ourselves.
You know Microsoft.
We never know. We never know.
Microsoft is mad consumer friendly. Okay, mad consumer friendly. They like to win brownie points any which way. Sure, they're a dirty corporation. Okay, I agree. They're a dirty corporation, but they're still very customer friendly, consumer friendly. Okay, no problem. Don't worry about it. We'll put it on this. You want it for free? We'll give this to you.
My speculation is that I'm just gonna expect the unexpected. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Right. So
Okay, fair enough.
if it like I said, right, it's like you don't know what these companies are thinking because they might be thinking something otherwise. They might have another project that they're thinking within Bethesda. I don't know. You know what I mean? So the thing is though, let's just play. I would say play it by ear. Listen, man. If like I said before, if Elder Scrolls comes out on PS5, that's cool. If not, well, time for me to get a PC then. That's it.
So Xbox should keep that, and we're gonna keep Final Fantasy. That's what we're gonna do.
Your opinion is always valued.
You're welcome.
It's always valued. It's always
You're
valued.
They should keep that game exclusive
Why?
because it's gonna pull a lot more people to the system.
Alan?
Yeah, that's a valid point to the foot. Yeah, there's always business. There's always
If they're
good
trying to
business
make
reasons to
money
keep
back,
something exclusive.
And that's the reason why I
keep
say
it
it, right?
Yeah,
You
if
never
you want,
know.
keep it, and then people will buy Xbox or get a PC, regardless. Even if they get a PC, Microsoft will make money.
I think it will be exclusive only because of the length of time that it's going to take for this to come out. It's going to be several years, and it's under I don't believe it's already under like a contractual obligation for it to also release on the PlayStation. Starfield, I believe that one is, which is why it's not going to be an exclusive.
Oh, you
Right.
think Starfield's not going to be exclusive, right? Because
No.
right now, Starfield's release date is also
Unless-
TBA to be announced. So
Yeah.
they don't even know where they don't even know when Starfield's coming out. Starfield
Yeah.
was supposed to come out this year.
Yeah, well, I
but-
hazard a guess next year.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening though, bro. And then that's royalty. That's royalty for Microsoft. Smart money. I mean, this is good business. It's a good business practice.
Well, who knows? We'll see. We don't see their numbers. We don't know what's best for their company, but we'll just see. Just like Cartoon said, we have no idea what these companies go do.
I
But
know.
Exactly, because you see,
we'll see when they come out.
You got to realize, right? These companies are playing chess, not checkers.
I mean, look at the fact that Elder Scrolls 6 was actually announced in 2018. We saw a trailer for it or a teaser for it in 2019 for E3, and we still don't even know what's going on with it. You know?
Yeah, they keeping that to themselves. They keep it to themselves. But yeah, I think we have killed that topic to death. But obviously, because we're very well. Most of us are very excited for another Elder Scrolls game. So getting lost in another world, we love doing that, except for one guy, but that's okay. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone has their favorite games. So before he even says something else, we'll go move on to our next topic, which is Apex Legends. Apparently for season 9, it's getting a lot of content from Titanfall.
Jesus.
Apparently, if for those who didn't know, Apex and Titanfall share the same universe.
I did not know
And
that.
yeah, you don't know.
I
now
did
you
not
know.
even know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, so it won't take over the whole.
It's the same maker, right?
Yeah, Respawn.
It wasn't a Respawn.
Respawn.
Yep. So they're getting the same stuff, and what we're looking at is, excuse me, Apex is what happens after the war in Titanfall. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you, Full War, Apex is what happens after the war. See, right? So that's part of it. What they're getting is some characters, right, or a character as far as I could see. Yep, there it is, right there. So they're getting a character, and he has a little Titan for his special power that he drops, and We don't know how the map will change. They might pull in a whole new map that's more Titanfall-like, or just have some assets thrown onto the existing maps that they have in the game.
I played the Titanfall campaign. I think it was 4 hours or 6 hours, and I beat the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, it was short.
Oh,
The game,
no.
the gameplay for the multiplayer was supposed to be good, though. Excuse me. So there's that. To the foot and I play Apex, as you know. We stream that bad boy.
Yeah, man, check us out, man. I mean, it's fine as long as they don't really change the game mechanic. Because right now, I'm enjoying the gameplay mechanics and everything. I'm sure they're gonna bring new perks and new stuff with it too, if I believe right. But like I said, unless the game is still smooth to play, the shooting mechanics are good, I don't mind it, man. Keep on bringing new contents, and we're gonna enjoy it, man.
Yeah. One thing you missed, they are adding one character, and he has a little gun turret type of deal. So that's one thing we know that they're adding. Uncertain
Yeah,
what else
and
they might.
yeah, but then like I said, every character have their own, perks that's just attached to them only.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like even just I don't know if you bring it in, and he's not OP. He's just a regular guy. Guns are good, and he's not overwhelming people. I'm good, man. Let's just play the game.
Wouldn't it be funny if if his special is a Titan and a giant Titan drops down the stage, start messing everyone up?
Oh, God.
That was suck.
That's just overpowering.
That was
Yeah,
suck.
Exactly.
that's overpowering.
That's
Yeah.
kind of
That
OP
was
right there, bro.
I mean, it was so people like he gets the mech and he just jumps in and start running around. He like how you could actually jump in the mech in that
Yeah.
game.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
imagine if he could actually do that. That was soft for everybody.
the thing
Yeah.
is, though, Apex is a battle royale, right? So they're not going to do all that shit.
No, but it'll be funny though. I know they're not going to do it. It would just be funny.
No, they're not going to do it.
I mean,
Like, can
they
you
might
imagine
because
how pissed would
No,
you
but-
be if you're
no, but-
playing and you're gonna win, and then some fool drops a mech and scare you up?
Oh yeah, the cash supply. Yes, just drop a mech.
no, but I'm just saying you never know. They might because nowadays with the new map, you could actually drive in the new map now. You could jump in
I
those
heard that,
hover
yeah.
cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just saying, they seems like they're adding new stuff to it, and I'm hoping soon you can actually drive the cars in the game too. Now you see cars park around and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping soon we may be able to drive all
Hop
that
in
stuff.
a random
so,
car.
so-
Yeah. It'll be cool. They add more stuff. It'll change like small things up. It'll be a different enemy you have to look out for. So it'll make things. It'll make the gameplay more interesting.
All right, cool.
True.
Right. So
Kudos to them, man. I
yeah.
don't play it, but hey, kudos to them. Listen, man. Listen, I'm tired of hearing bad patois accent all the time. It irritates me. I couldn't watch Luke Cage because of that shit, man. The worst accents.
Oh yeah,
Luke-
yeah.
man.
Ugh. I
Luke Cage
cringe
was
every time they
terrible,
speak
man.
Jamaican patois. I'm like, please.
So you're
what's
telling me you
what's
don't
his
like
name?
Cool Runnings?
Bro, I can't tolerate
Yo,
this
Cool
shit,
Runnings was
boy.
funny, bro.
But it
I
had the
don't know, I
worst
found that
Jamaican
funny.
accents ever.
I know, but for some reason,
It's
that
Bob
was
Sled
funny to
time.
me.
Come on.
God, even Dwayne sounds better. Right?
Wait, what was that saying? What was that saying? With the rhyme? What? With the rhythm? Hit him with the rhyme?
Yeah,
What was it? What was it?
I forgot.
Yo,
yeah,
you remember that?
I blocked out the
yeah.
whole thing, so I blocked out
Yeah.
the whole thing. So
All I
okay.
know
No,
is
he
think
said
that
That was a
feel the
good movie.
rhythm.
That was a good movie.
Feel the
The-
rhythm,
the-
man.
The rhythm. Yeah, he pushed the finger.
It's
feel
that, and
the
then
rhythm,
they end
feel
up with like,
something.
it's bobsleigh time.
Yo, yo, that movie is a classic. I don't know why you're straight disrespecting the classic right
No,
now.
we're talking about bad accents right now. That's what we're talking about. Oh my god, that's
I-
so. That, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to the end of our podcast. Thank you for joining us. I'm Afroblitz.
I'm DoctaCartoonz, always on that cartoon hustle.
To the foot, man.
Dwayne's World 34, aka Dwayne Jake. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If you do like the content, like and subscribe. And have yourselves a good one.
Yeah, man. And
Yep,
check us
yep,
out
yep.
on Instagram, Twitter, and all that stuff, man.
What do you
Yes,
say?
sir.